Hello, my dear friends. Myself, Ashok Bagda from Dr. Subhash Technical Campus, and in today's lecture, we solve an example of balancing of rotating masses. So, let us start. So, here the problem is given A, B, C, and D are four masses carried by a rotating shaft at a radius of zero point 0.1 meter, 0.15 meter, 0.15 meter, and 0.2 meter respectively. The plane in which the masses rotates are spaced at 500 mm apart, and the magnitude of masses B, C, and D are 9 kg, 5 kg, and 4 kg respectively. Find the required mass A and relative angular position of four masses so that shaft shall be in complete balance. So, my dear friends, in this problem, there are four masses are rotating in a four different plane, and out of these four masses, the magnitude of mass A is unknown, and magnitude of mass B is 9 kg, mass C is 5 kg, and magnitude of mass D is 4 kg. And the radius of rotation is also given. The radius of rotation is 0.1 meter for mass A, 0.15 meter for mass B, 0.15 meter for mass D, and 0.2 meter for mass D. That means radius of rotation for all masses are given. We want to determine required mass A and the angular position of four masses so that shaft shall be in complete balance. That means our system, we want to determine the magnitude of mass A and its angular position so that our system shall be in complete balance. So we can solve this problem by following steps. First, we assume plane position. Second, we draw angular positions for masses, but in our case the angular position of all masses is not given, so we assume angular position of any one mass, and by using this angular position we calculate the angular position of another masses. Third, calculate force and couple data. Okay, now we can solve the problem by using either graphical method or by analytical method, but in this lecture we are going to solve our problem by using graphical method. So in a graphical method we have to draw a force polygon and a couple polygon based on minimum unknown and by selecting suitable scale. So this is our plane position. So we know that all the planes are 500 mm apart. The spaces between all the planes are 500 mm. So here we draw, this is our shaft. Okay, this is A plane, it is B plane, C plane, and D plane. In A plane the mass MA is rotating, in B plane MB mass is rotating, similarly MC and MD is rotating in C and D plane, and these planes are 500 mm apart from each other. Now in this case we assume A plane is a reference plane because MA is unknown, so that's why we select A plane as a reference plane. So from the right side of this reference plane we consider positive sign for the distances, and from the left side of reference plane we consider negative sign for the distances. Now second is the angular position. Second step is angular position. In this case the angular positions of four masses is unknown, so we consider the mass B which make an angle 0 degree with the horizontal line. This is the center of shaft, and this is the horizontal line, and mass B is making an angle 0 degree with the reference horizontal line. That means theta B is 0. So we have unknown is theta C, theta D, and theta A. So total we have four unknown: mass A, theta C, and theta D. Now the third step is a table. So first of all, there are 6 columns. In a first column this is a plane, so there are 4 planes A, B, C, and D. So there are 4 planes. Out of this 4 plane, A plane is a reference plane. Now mass is in plane, so we consider in kg and notation is m. So ma is the unknown mass in A plane, the mass B is 9 kg, mass C is 5 kg, and mass D is 4 kg. Similarly, radius of rotation is also 0.1 meter, 0.15 meter, 0.15 meter, 0.2 meter. Now we can calculate centrifugal force, but centrifugal force, general equation of centrifugal force is m omega square r. But omega is common in every calculation, so we determine the centrifugal force by dividing omega square. So we get, centrifugal force we calculate in kg into meter, and the notation is mr. So this is mr. So this is our centrifugal forces: 0.1 ma, 1.35 ma, 0.75, 0.8. Now distance from rp in meter, and notation is L. So we know that the reference plane A is reference plane, so from the A plane the distance of A plane is 0, so we consider 0 here, it is 0. Similarly, the distance of B plane from A plane is 0.5 meter, 500 mm, that's why 0.5 meter. Okay. Similarly, distance of C plane from A plane is 1 meter, and D plane is 1.5 meter. So in this column we have considered distance from RP is 0, 1.5 meter, 1 meter, and 1.5 meter. Similarly, couple. So couple, we generally the equation of couple is m omega square r into L, but here we use mRL only because we use the equation by dividing omega square. So this is mr and this is L, so this is 0. Similarly, if we multiply these two value, then we get 0.675. Similarly, we obtain 0.75, 1.2. Next, now in this table, if we see the column of couple and force, if we see the column of centrifugal, if we see the column of couple and centrifugal forces, then we know that there are in a force polygon, in a force column, there are one unknown, it is ma. Okay, so this unknown is clearly visible, but out of in centrifugal force column there are another 3 unknowns. So here theta a is unknown, here theta c and theta d, so there are total 4 unknowns in this column, in a couple column. So there is a 3 unknown, theta a, theta c and theta d. So first of all we draw a couple polygon. So either we have to draw a couple polygon or a force polygon, is depends on minimum unknown. So in a couple polygon, so this is a couple for 4 planes. First couple is 0, 0.675, 0.75 and 1.2. Now we select a scale. So we consider 0.1 kg into meter square is equal to 4 centimeter. So if we convert this value, this force value into centimeter by using this scale, then we obtain 0, 2.7, 3 and 4.8. Now by using polygon law of forces, we draw a polygon. So first of all, 2.7. So we know that theta b is known. So this is a force. First is 0, so it is not required to draw. Second is 2.7. So 2.7, which make an angle theta b. So theta b is 0. So we start from O. We draw O dash A dash having 2.7 centimeter length at 0 degree. Okay. Then this is 3 centimeter. So 3 centimeter, but the magnitude is 3 centimeter, but the position, that means theta c is unknown. So we can, from the A dash, we make one arc here. We consider divider, consider 3 centimeter as the length, and from A dash we make one arc here. Okay, we make one arc here. Similarly 4.8. So we consider expand our divider 4.8 centimeter, and we consider O dash as a center, and we make another arc. So here we get another point. This is our B dash point. Okay, so now our polygon is closed. So we measure the angle theta. This is a theta b. So if we measure the angle, this is a theta b, 65 degree, and if we measure this angle, then it is 214 degree. So from couple polygon we obtain theta c and theta d. So now we have only 2 unknowns, theta a and mass a. Now we draw a force polygon. So this is a force column, 0.1 meter, 1.35 meter, kg into meter, 0.75 kg into meter, 0.8. Now here also we select a scale, 1.1 kg into meter is equal to 4 centimeter. So if we convert this, then this is we cannot convert this. 1.35 is equal to 5.4 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 3.2 centimeter. Again we draw a force polygon. So this is O is a reference point from OA. So we draw OA. So OA having length is 5.4 centimeter at 0 degree, because theta b is 0 degree. Okay, then we draw another line having length is 3 centimeter. We draw another line having 3 centimeter length at 65 degree, because theta c is known from force couple polygon. Then again we draw a line having 3.2 centimeter length at 214 degree. It is theta d. Okay, now we close this polygon. So we obtain CO. So CO, we measure CO. We obtain CO as a 3.78 centimeter. So into we multiply the scale. So here 1 centimeter is equal to 0.1 divided by 4. So we obtain 9.45. So 0.1 MA. Now CO, what is CO? So this is nothing but it is a 1.1 MA. So 0.1 MA is equal to 0.945. So we obtain MA is equal to 9.45 kg. And if we measure this angle theta A, we obtain around 187 degree. So 190 degree. So my dear friends, from this force polygon we have calculated mass MA and its angular position, and from couple polygon we have determined theta B and theta C and theta D. Thank you.